Do you know Tottenham?
What?
Tottenham Hotspur?
Topspur?
No.
What's that?
you never heard of them?
No.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. The Premier League is back. Unfortunately, Chelsea needs to wait until Thursday. In one way, it's a good thing because we have so many players coming from injury and they need a little bit of time. So we have some extra time until Thursday. But Tuesday, Wednesday, other teams are going to play. We have to wait almost until the weekend. Almost. But it is what it is. You can't change anything. We need this time to recover and we have no excuses to give. It's a must-win game this Thursday against Tottenham Hotspurs under the light at Stamford Bridge. No excuses. This is not something to take lightly. This is the Champions League spot. We need to qualify for the Champions League. And it's a London derby. And everything goes out of the window when it comes to a derby. So Tottenham are coming to win. Chelsea are trying to win. It's going to be a very interesting game. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. 1 second to help the channel, my friend, and it will be much appreciated. This video is about my preview predictions for the game between Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspurs at Stamford Bridge. Let's go. Very quickly, let me give you my starting 11. Jorgensen in goal, that is me, and I will give you what I think Maresca is gonna do. Kukurea, Levi Colwill, Fofana, and Reece James. In the midfield, I will go with Moises Caicedo, Lavia, and Enzo Fernandez. Front three, I will go with Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto, and Nicholas Jackson, who is back from injury and who is fit to play. Is he fit to play for 90 minutes? That is another question, but I want to see him start the game and probably make a change at some point. So this is my starting 11. What do you think about my starting 11? What change are you gonna make? Madueke is back. Everybody knows about it. And he's coming also from another injury. So we have players that been injured for like 2 months or more than 2 months and probably are not really fit, not much fit. You might train, you might do whatever it is. Playing 90 minutes in a competitive game is a completely different ball game. All right, so what is the strategy that we have to use here? We know exactly what Tottenham Hotspurs are going to do. They are very fast. They're going to use the width, you know. They are wingers and their fullbacks are going to connect very, very quickly here. They don't often use the middle, you know. The middle is about Chelsea. Chelsea is always in the middle, but Tottenham Hotspurs on the side. They use what they got. They use the players to their strength. They're not going to complicate anything. You know, they make it simple. They're going to play Human Son. They're going to play, you know, Poro exactly the way they're supposed to be played. When it comes to tactics during the game, that is another topic, because Ange Postecoglou will go attack, and forget that he need to defend. So that is another topic. But when it comes to using players from their natural position, Ange Postecoglou is not gonna be like Enzo Maresca, who is going to try to make everything complicated for himself, for the players, for the fans, for everybody watching TV. It's just like we don't even understand what Maresca is trying to do, because what you're going to find here is Reece James in the middle. Finding himself as a number 8 or whatever number he's going to be here, and then leaving this space here. Empty space here for Tottenham Hotspurs to exploit. One cross, and then we concede a goal. So this, watch out this space here, right? This is where Tottenham Hotspurs are going to attack us, because we always invert. So this space here is going to be empty, and Tottenham Hotspurs, they are going to smash us if we are not careful. You know what I mean? So Enzo Maresca need to understand that not every single game that you have to invert. Some games you have to keep it simple. If we play simple structure 4-3-3, allow Marc Cucurella to walk together with whoever is going to be our winger, Jadon Sancho or Pedro Neto, whatever. Allow them to connect. Allow them to cook, overlapping. It's very simple to win. You know, you don't have to be a genius every single game, my brother. And you're going to find Jackson, he's here dropping as a number 6. This is the starting point for our strikers. All of them. Nkunku, Jackson. Jackson does good because he's very fast and he's used to playing that kind of role. But Nkunku are absolutely crap. So he need to drop here, get the ball, connect with whoever, Enzo or Palmer. Bam, bam. And when he's in the box already, even when he got the ball, boom, comes to him, he can't think clearly because he already spent all this energy running, combining. He's tired already in the box. So some of the goals that this brother miss in the box, it's because of the fatigue. He can't see clearly when it comes to the final third. So if we can reduce a little bit of his workload, allow him to be in our half, in the opposition half here, he can run just a little bit, find himself in the shooting position. He might score even more goals. And I'm not saying that he's clinical and you have to blame everything on the manager, but it's just simple common sense, you know? All right, my people. What I think the Baldy is going to do is Petrovic. Why I always call him Petrovic? Jorgensen is going to be benched. I think he's going to, Enzo Maresca is going to play his son, Robert Sanchez, in goal. Just to prove people that he makes decision and nobody to tell him whatever. The more you complain about Robert Sanchez, the more he's going to play him. So I think Robert Sanchez is going to play. I also think, let me see. For other positions, Romeo Lavia need to play. You know why? Because we need a lot of work in the midfield. We have to break Tottenham Hotspur's very fast transitions. So if you have only Moises Caicedo, and you have Enzo Fernandez, who doesn't have the pace, defensive skills are very questionable here, and then you're going to give the entire work in the midfield to Moises Caicedo, which is not good. So I would like to see this brother in the midfield, but I'm thinking that this brother might just take Lavia off, put Noni Madueke, let me see, Noni Madueke from the right hand side, Cole Palmer from number 10 position. Wait, yeah, he's gonna go that way, right? And then he's going to invert Reece James. He's going to invert Cucurella. As always, and I promise, if we continue this inverting people and playing James in the midfield, we're not going to get 100% out of him. Forget about injuries, because the narrative is not the reality. There is no scientific evidence that James is not going to get injured in the midfield. He's spinning in the midfield. He runs a lot up and down too, because he needs to defend. But thinking that the only reason why he's getting injured is up and down, you never played football before. You can get injured everywhere. James is stable because of surgeries and years of learning his body and changing training regime and stuff. It doesn't mean that he's not going to get injured. So that is not scientifically proven. I would like just to keep him from the right back position. Thomas Tuchel said it. You know, you can play James in the midfield in certain games for 10-20 minutes, but you can't really play him as a midfielder. And that is coming from somebody who won the Champions League with Reece James. So I'm going to listen more to the magician himself, Thomas Tuchel, than from somebody who hasn't done anything in the world of football, Enzo Maresca. Anyways, people, it is what it is. Regardless of what Maresca is going to do or not, we have to win. And I think we're going to win. Chelsea 3, Tottenham Hotspurs 2. Unfortunately, I don't see Chelsea keeping a clean sheet because this guy is going to be in goal. Robert Sanchez. And don't blame him when he makes those stupid mistakes. Maresca said, don't blame him, blame me, because I asked him to play that kind of football. So blame Maresca instead of Robert Sanchez. I think we're going to score 3 goals. Cole Palmer is going to be back again, scoring 2 goals, 2 amazing goals from Cole Palmer. Nicholas Jackson loves to score against Tottenham, so he's going to score before getting subbed, because I don't think he's going to finish 90 minutes. The first game after 2 months out. So Palmer 2 goals, Nicholas Jackson 1 goal. And for Tottenham Hotspurs, they're going to push until the end. It's going to be under a lot of pressure as always. Heung-min Son is going to score for them. And another goal that Robert Sanchez is going to gift them. He's going to pass the ball to, I don't know who, Pedro Porro or somebody to score. So 3-2 to Chelsea Football Club. Get in the comment section down below. Let your voice heard.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
and turn on your notification.
For more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.
What you waiting for?
Subscribe now.
Perfect.
You?